10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the Grand Akeem channel. We are back with some Bundesliga action today on this Saturday. Hope we're doing well at home. Let's get the crap done at the jump. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Make sure you follow me on my social medias. At Grand Akeem is the Twitter. At Grant_Akeem is the Insta and TikTok. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, get merch, or join the Discord, all of those links are in the video description. Right, big game for Borussia Dortmund. Match day 32. Only 2 games left after this one. We'll take a look at the standings and take a look at the out-of-town scores around Germany once the game kicks off here. Before we do that, though, let's get to starting lineups quickly. I believe I have this pulled up. Yes, I'm prepared. We're about to get going here. I'll wait for the game to get going, and then we'll do that. Because I want to make sure we get the clock up and running. But if you did not watch Dortmund last week, because we only covered the Bayern Munich game, where Bayern beat Werder Bremen 2-1. Dortmund answered with a 6-0 win over Wolfsburg last weekend. Amazing game to watch. I was able to watch it Sunday night on the replay. But yeah, good look at the Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund. A place I really want to go to someday. Atmosphere is insane. Players are lined up. Waiting for the referee here. Oh, the suspense. They're waiting on something. The yellow wall. That's insane, the yellow wall behind the goalie there. Alright, we're underway in Dortmund. There we go. Clock's up and running. Sweet. Now let's get to starting lineups. We all can see this. This is Borussia Mönchengladbach. I'm going to do my best with the names, everybody. Olszewski, Friedrich, Weigl, Wolf, Kone, Leiner, Nigumu, Hoffman, Benzabani, Elvedi, Neuhaus. That's Borussia Mönchengladbach. For Dortmund, we have Kobel, Haller, Hummels, Wolf, Brandt, Malen, Bellingham. Hey, Jude. Don't be afraid. And then Emre Can, Sule, Ryerson, and Adeyemi. Typical starting 11 for Dortmund there. And let's take a look at the standings because, you know, we're already here. Bayern Munich. I said Dortmund beat Wolfsburg 6-0 last weekend. Well, Bayern Munich has answered. They beat... Who did they beat again? I'm blanking. Schalke. That's right. They beat Schalke 6-0. So Bayern Munich now 68 points. There's currently a 4-point gap. I've spaced out there for a second between Dortmund and Bayern Munich. So Dortmund, once again, having to play catch-up here. A win today would mean they're only 1 point back of... Oh, sorry. I'm so confused. Because these are live standings, so Dortmund started the day off with 64 points. I was confused there, like, why did it say 65? These are live standings, so obviously Dortmund has 1 point because it's a draw. So that they started the day with 64, yeah, so a win would get them up to 67. And they're still a point back with 2 match days left. And then if we take a look at Gladbach, currently in 11th, they have nothing to play for. They're safe from relegation. They're not going to challenge for any European spots. So they're just, I don't know, playing for fun today. I know, I keep forgetting that those are live standings. Minderwerder says Dortmund's the best. Sorry, on my screen it gets cut off. Let me take a look on the iPad. Dortmund, Bester, Vernon. Gotcha. I don't speak German, so I'm assuming that means you want Dortmund to win, or you like Dortmund. I also put a poll in the chat, everybody. You can vote on whether you want, if you think Dortmund or Gladbach are going to win. Get your score predictions as well in the chat. I'm going to go for, it's got to be Dortmund, right? Their run of form at home in 2023 is insane. Gladbach really struggle on the road. So I'm going to go for a... I'll go 3-0 Dortmund. I go 3-0. I don't think we'll see a repeat of last weekend at 6-0. You know, when they beat Wolfsburg, but I'll go 3-0. But yes, let's take a look at some out-of-town scores here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I know this is different content on the channel than what you're used to. Oh, here comes Dortmund. Bellingham! Oh, and it's in! Wow, 1-0 for Borussia Dortmund. 5 minutes in. Wow. Ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund. I know those aren't the lyrics, but that's what I'm gonna sing. Yeah, that's a tough one for Gladbach. Shot gets blocked, and then yeah, it's headed in. Who is that, Malen? That is Malen with his head. Ivan's asking how old I am. I'm 23. Fran says, we're locked out of the house. Can you open the front door real quick? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'll be there in a sec. Or I could just stay on here. That's probably the only way I'll get you guys to watch. Philip says FC Bayern, Mia San Mia. Alright, I'll be back in like a minute because I gotta let someone in the house. Alright, give me a sec. Hopefully no one scores. Okay, we're back. We're back. Nothing happened. Oh. Here's Adiemi, puts it across. Cleared away by Gladbach. Oh. Locked out of the house. We had to recap. Mullen got the goal and made it 1-0. Bit of a clunky goal. Shot got blocked, and then keeper made a save, and then fell right to Maul, and he headed it home. But yes, usually on the channel we cover hockey, because I play hockey. That's my main sport. So NHL. But I'm trying something new. I've always been a fan of the Bundesliga. Always loved watching. Basically, since the pandemic started, that's how I got into watching Bundesliga. And how I kind of got into watching Dortmund. Look out, and it's a foul. It's a foul, don't worry. But yeah, basically the pandemic, you know, Bundesliga was the first league to come back. So, like, sure, I'll give it a watch. And kind of fell in love with watching Dortmund. That was back when they had Erling Haaland, Jadon Sancho on the team. Who was coach? Like Lucien Favre, I think, was the coach at the time. I like Edin Terzic. I think he's the perfect manager for Dortmund right now. Kind of a young, youthful coach. You know, grew up in the area. All the young kids on the Dortmund seem to like him. A free kick for Gladbach. But I just think without the pandemic, I probably never would have gotten into Bundesliga or Dortmund. Ooh, Bellingham taking an elbow to the eye. Maybe. We got some match facts for you guys, courtesy of the Bundesliga website. I got some cool match facts. We'll watch the free kick here by Brandt first. Oh, the flick, and it'll be a goal kick. So think, Bellingham has played the most Bundesliga minutes of any Dortmund player this season, 2,603 minutes. And has already scored a career best 7 top flight goals. This one I really love. No team across Europe's 5 major leagues has scored more goals than Borussia Dortmund in 2023 at 48. Manchester City and Arsenal are next best. And then Dortmund have won on all but one of the 7 occasions they have played after Bayern on a match day this season. That's a bit of a weird stat. Gladbach have picked up just 4 points and scored only 11 goals in their last 20 visits to Dortmund, which include the 6-0 thumping match day 23 last season. So yeah, Gladbach and Dortmund is a no-go. Doesn't work for them. So yeah, interesting stats there. I always find that fascinating. Mullen's shot goes wide. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I think... Sorry, Ivan says the last letter in Terzic is pronounced CH like in Chicago. Terzic. Oh, Terzic. Gotcha. Thank you for the pronunciation. I am learning German myself. We will do a Learn German with Grant segment like we did last time in the second half, where we can learn German phrases. Whoa, what a save by Kobel. Wow. Gladbach pressing here. And Dortmund's able to clean it up. Here's Bellingham. Takes a shot, and it's just wide. But thank you, Ivan. But yeah, I think the Bundesliga title race is going to come down to the last day for sure. Dortmund's best chance to win the title, they have to win out, and they have to hope that Bayern Munich has a slip up against RB Leipzig, because they still have to play them, and they're a very, very tough team. So you gotta hope that Bayern Munich drops points against Leipzig. You need some help there, which totally could happen. Terzic, it's Yugoslavian last name, not German, says Ivan. I thought I heard that he grew up in the area. Terzic was born in 1982 in Menden, West Germany. They to a working class family that immigrated from Yugoslavia. Yeah, so he was born in Germany. His family immigrated from Yugoslavia. Okay. But yeah, he is from Germany. Raj says, "Go Dortmund, go! I like your stream in English." Yes, I am from America, the USA. Yeah, I noticed there's not a lot of people that do that cover the Bundesliga in English. Like I've tried to find like podcasts and YouTube channels and stuff that cover it in English. You don't find it. It's not that common. So happy that I can provide a platform where we can all connect together and interact. Obviously, I'm not an expert in the Bundesliga by any means. I'm just a fan. Ivan says, yes, he is born in Germany, but his parents are from Yugoslavia. Yep. Gladbach puts a cross in the box, and just like when I play FIFA, a little too much on it. It goes all the way out for a goal kick. But yes, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, we do live watch-alongs like this. I'm planning on doing a Bundesliga stream once a week on the channel. We are either going to do a Dortmund or Bayern Munich game every week until the season is over. So just for a couple more weeks. And then I also do gaming live streams. So I play FIFA. I'm currently doing my light went out. There we go. FIFA 23 AFC Richmond career mode, which has been lots of fun. Just started that. I've also been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Here's Adiemi. Is it a goal kick? Probably a goal kick. Yeah, I play Red Dead Redemption 2, Fall Guys, all those games. Something fun. You can watch me suck at video games too, because I'm not good at video games, even though I am a youthful kid. Video games have never been my strong suit. More so playing in real life is my strong suit. Here we go. Here's Brandt. Aller goes down in the box, and it's a penalty! It's a penalty! Thank you, Raj, for subscribing. It's a penalty for Borussia Dortmund. Golden chance to take a 2-0 lead. And with 17 minutes into the game, I think that would just about do it for this game, because I wouldn't see Gladbach coming back. And yes, we have dogs in the house that go crazy. Apologies. But yeah, I have a quick look there. Looks like that's a clear penalty. Jude Bellingham's going to take it. Yeah, I don't think Adeyemi's going to take it based off, you know, last game where he missed it. I felt so bad for him because he was on a hat trick, Adeyemi, and he just skied it over the bar. Here we go, Jude Bellingham to make it 2-0. Oh, it goes through the keeper. I thought the keeper saved it, but it's going to count. 2-0 Borussia Dortmund. Ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund. 2-0. Yeah, he shot it right down the middle, underneath the diving keeper. I thought the keeper was gonna save it. It's right under him. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Sing a sad song and make it better. There we go, 2-0. I think it's game over already. I don't see Gladbach coming back. So let's take a look at the live standings, everybody. What this means. Look out though, here comes Dortmund. Puts in a cross, back post. It'll stay in for Malen. He's at the far right corner flag. Here's Brandt for Malen. Oh my goodness me. Borussia Dortmund. Oh, that is cheeky. What a goal. 3-0 for Dortmund. Ole Borussia Dortmund. Ole Borussia Dortmund. Ole Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, I'm surprised that ball stayed in. Had enough backspin. Malen for Brandt. Little 1-2 here. Gives it back to Malen. Puts in a cross. And who is that for Dortmund? Haller? It is Haller. The little back heel. He's facing away from the goal and does a back heel. Bottom left corner to make it 3-0. And then Ivan saying, what state am I from? I'm from the great state of Minnesota. If you couldn't tell. Well, the game plan for Dortmund, working to perfection. Gladbach, you know, they had that one chance where Kobel made the save. But haven't done anything at all this game. And if you're Dortmund from here on out, it's, I think, you know, keep the clean sheet. That's your goal here. But keep it going. Get the 4th, get the 5th, get the 6th goal. Don't let up. But we'll see what Gladbach does, if they'll kind of stay in a shell or just try and open the game up more and kind of go for it. They got nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. Not really, because they have nothing on the line, but like, you know what I mean. They have nothing to gain out of this game. They have nothing to lose from this game. Minnesota's one cold place. It is, Ivan. Yep, it's basically 6 months, 7 months of winter, and then 4 months of summer. It gets like to negative like 30 degrees in the winter, and then in the summers it can get up to like 90 and humid and gross. So I don't get this place, but you know, it is what it is. But let me know in the chat, who do you think's gonna win the Bundesliga like outright? Who's gonna win it? Do you think Dortmund has a shot? Because I feel pretty confident that Dortmund's gonna win the rest of their games based off the strength of schedule. But you never know. They drew with Bochum, or Bochum, that's how you pronounce it, on the road. Like his Dortmund's upcoming schedule, they got Augsburg and Mainz. Mainz is currently 9th in the table, and Augsburg is currently 13th. Bayern Munich have RB Leipzig, like I mentioned, to play, and then Köln. RB Leipzig is currently 4th in the standings. Köln is 10th in the standings. So I think the best chance for Dortmund is Bayern to lose or draw with RB Leipzig. Who's hosting that game? That's in Munich, that RB Leipzig game. So bit of an advantage for Bayern there. Raj says, I'd like to see Dortmund win. I would too, Raj. It's been too long. I'm sick and tired of seeing Bayern winning all the time. It's been like 10 years, right? This would be the 11th year in a row if they win it. That's probably the game we'll do next weekend. Bayern and Leipzig. Yeah, so next weekend we'll do Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig on the channel for sure. Because that is a big time matchup. Has anyone in the chat ever been to Dortmund or been to Germany? Have been to a Bundesliga game? The only time that I've been to a soccer game, or football game, excuse me, I'm trying to stop using the word soccer and go back to football. I think that's what it should be called in America. The last football game I went to outside of the U.S. was to see Manchester United play against Everton. That was back when I was in high school, like in 2016. But that was pretty fun. Nice, obviously love Old Trafford. Classic stadium. But yeah, seeing a game at the Signal Iduna Park, definitely a bucket list item to do. Here's Haller. Bellingham got knocked down. Ivan says if Bayern beat Leipzig, they'll be the champions. Yeah, I think that's basically the title in 90 minutes right there. That's going to determine who wins it. Or I don't know, maybe Bayern will slip up on that last game against Köln. You never know. Crazy stuff happens in the Bundesliga. But yeah, realistically, if Bayern beat RB Leipzig, I think they've got the title. I agree. Oh, that's a tough challenge on Bellingham. Looks like he'll be okay. I've heard lots of rumors that Bellingham might go to Real Madrid in the summer, which would be sad because I think he's been brilliant in Dortmund. It'd be a goal kick for Dortmund here. Here's Malen down the right wing. Yeah, Gladbach's defense all over the place. And it'll be another corner. I love the camera. They have a camera in the flag. It's a cool angle. Oh, but yeah, where's everybody watching from? You can just say your country. You don't have to say, the exact location. Ivan says, I heard a rumor that Sancho will be back in Dortmund from Manchester United. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Manchester United is my other European team that I do follow and watch. When I can. I'm not super religious about it, but look out though, Malen. Little doink back post, and it'll be a corner. Sorry, it'll be a goal kick. But yeah, I don't know. Has Sancho done well at Manchester United? Good job by Bellingham. You got Adiemi, left wing. They go there. Tell you what, that Adiemi, I spoke about Alphonso Davies last Saturday, about how he's like the roadrunner. Adiemi's pretty close. I got to imagine they're both like pretty equal in speed, Davies and Adiemi. Here's Malen again down the right wing. Puts in a cross. Oh, 4-0. Haller, second of the day. 32nd minute. 4 goals for Bayern. Is there a mercy rule in the Bundesliga? Ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund. They're the best team in Germany. That actually works. Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund. They're the best team in Germany. I just rewrote the song in English for everybody. Too easy. It's too easy. I think we will see a repeat of the Wolfsburg game from last weekend. That's crazy. They've done this basically without, Jude Bellingham and Adeyemi. They really haven't been involved in the goals. It was basically the Bellingham Adeyemi show against Wolfsburg last weekend. Also, the key for Dortmund next weekend, that game's on Sunday, they play Augsburg. It is a road game, and Dortmund have struggled a bit on the road. Just look to that Bochum game. Bochum. I think that's how you say it. Adeyemi header goes wide. But yeah, it's can Dortmund perform on the road? They should beat Augsburg. I would assume they'd beat them. They got nothing to play for either, Augsburg. They're kind of mid-table. I mean, I suppose, they still could be caught, I guess, for relegation. Could be. So they will have something to play for at least. Oh yeah, did we ever do out-of-town scores? I don't think we did. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. Today, here we go. Frankfurt beat Mainz 3-0. That was yesterday. Or no, sorry, yesterday was Cologne Hertha. Cologne beat Hertha 5-2. Today, Frankfurt beat Mainz 3-0. Bayern beat Schalke 6-0. And if you didn't know, Schalke and Dortmund, big rivalry there. And I saw lots of Dortmund people were kind of torn who to root for. Do you root for Bayern? Or do you root for your arch rival Schalke? But if Schalke won, then they would help you win the title. So lots of Dortmund fans were kind of cross there. But Munich won it 6-0. This was a big game in terms of the Champions League race. So Union Berlin and Freiburg trying to push. Saved by Köln. Spilled it. Still Gladbach in the box. Still Gladbach with it, passing it around. But yeah, uncharacteristically spilled there by Kobel. But no harm, no foul. Shot there, easy save for Kobel. But yeah, Freiburg trying to get into the Champions League. I believe they're currently 5th now. Yes, they're 5th. So 5th place gets you Europa League. So, that's not bad for Freiburg to get into Europa League, but I think they definitely wanted to get up to the Champions League. So that's a tough blow for them, losing 4-2 against Union Berlin, who was, just above them. Oh, Malen! Looking for his second. Good save by the keeper. 4-2 Union Berlin beat Freiburg. Wolfsburg beat Hoffenheim 2-1. Bochum beat Augsburg 3-2. And then our game, 4-0 for Dortmund. And then tomorrow we got some good games. Stuttgart, Leverkusen, RB Leipzig, and Werder Bremen. If you're interested, I might tune into one of those just for fun. I will not be doing a watch-along, though, tomorrow. Because it is Mother's Day in the U.S. Do other countries celebrate Mother's Day, or is that just an American thing? But yeah, spending the day with my mother tomorrow. Ayushman says, I've never seen Dortmund play with such intensity. Yeah, I think their past few games they've done that, especially against Wolfsburg. The thing that impressed me most about Wolfsburg was just how fast and crisp everything was. I think today it's been pretty good. Definitely not as crisp as, last weekend. They've gotten the goals, obviously, but yeah, that Wolfsburg game, well, that was a top-notch performance by everybody. Olszewski's the keeper for Gladbach. Olszewski. Ayushman, since Bellingham got Madrid, he has scored 3 goals in 2 games. Yes, he's been on fire, Jude Bellingham. It'd be sad to see him go to Madrid. I would be sad to see him go. You can tell how much he means to the fans here in the community. But that's the thing that kind of sucks about Dortmund. It's like they get all these amazing players like Haaland and Sancho, Bellingham, Gio Reyna, the American. But they're all kind of like short-term players. Like you get these awesome players, but they're like short-term because they want to leave and play in the Premier League or La Liga or wherever it might be. So that's kind of the downside of the Dortmund team, is that you get like all these awesome players, but it's short term because they're just too good. They want to move on and play at the Premier League. Imagine if Haaland, Lewandowski, Bellingham still played for Dortmund. Oh yeah, it'd be insane. Haaland, Sancho, Bellingham, Lewandowski. Unbeatable team. Well, 41st minute here. Look at the shots. 14-5 for Dortmund. More than doubling the shots. Gladbach just have done absolutely nothing this half. Just played off the park by Dortmund today. Good job by Chan. Adiemi gets fouled. Free kick for Dortmund. But don't forget, everybody, in the second half, we will do Learn German with Grant. We'll learn just basic German phrases. I forgot what we learned last week. I think we learned how to get a beer. Ich möchte ein Bier. And then how to say your name. My name ist Grant. I forgot how to say how are you. Or like how like I'm pleased to meet you. I forgot how to say that. I'm pleased to meet you. Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. There we go. Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. I'm pleased to meet you. Offsides here on Gladbach. But yes, we will do that in the second half, learn new phrases. So hopefully by the end of the Bundesliga season, you will know some common phrases to use. So if you ever happen to be in Germany, you can get by at least. Another quarter here for Dortmund, 45th minute. Here we go. I was trying to find who the fastest player in the Bundesliga is. So it is Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi, 36.65 kilometers per hour. Second is Geraldo Becker from Union Berlin at 36.57 kilometers per hour. Third is Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich, 36.53 kilometers per hour. Insane. He is faster than Alphonso. Right, if you're the referee, how much time are you going to add on here? Like a minute? Yes, 1 minute. Thank you for subscribing, Laurent Foldy. Apologies if I butcher your name. Apologies. But yes, if you are new, consider subscribing to the channel. Bottom right hand corner, we'll do Bundesliga games every weekend until the season ends. But I appreciate you for subscribing, Lawrence. That means a lot. Here's Malen. Shot gets blocked. Oh, what a crap turnover. Emre Can for Brandt. Can he keep it in? No, he cannot. It's a goal kick. That's it. That is the end of the first half. 4-0 lead for Borussia Dortmund. Clinical half by Dortmund. The XG, 2.79 for Dortmund, 0.5 or something for Gladbach. Pretty fair. But, yeah, Dortmund absolutely outclassed Gladbach in that half. Gladbach couldn't do anything. They had one good chance where Kobel had to make, a sprawling save. But other than that, done nothing. Ivan is asking, are you going to do any Vikings live streams once NFL starts? We can do NFL streams if you guys want, because I'm open to whatever you guys want to do. When NFL starts, we can. I'm not a big, NFL fan. I don't really watch the Vikings that much, honestly. My favorite NFL team is probably the New York Giants, and then Seahawks are kind of the two teams I've always liked. I was a huge Eli Manning fan growing up. That's why I like the Giants. So yeah, maybe if you guys want it, we can definitely do some NFL streams on the channel. I remember doing it once, like when I one of my very first streams ever on the channel was for an NFL game. I think it was like my second one ever. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Ayushman says, being a Bayern fan, I would love to see Dortmund lift the silver. Yeah, I hope Dortmund wins out and then Bayern has a slip up against RB Leipzig. It would be nice to see someone else win in Germany. But if Dortmund can't get it done this year, they only have themselves to blame. They had it. They had their own, destiny. But, you draw to Bochum on the road, and then you give away that, basically give it away to Bayern Munich. But yes, we will step aside here. I always like to take a break at halftime and kind of regroup, fill the water bottle up, grab a snack maybe, depending on what day it is for me or what time it is for you. It's still morning for me. Oh, it just turned afternoon. So yeah, I will grab a snack. Have not eaten all day, so we'll grab a snack. We'll be back in about, 10 minutes or so for the start of the second half. Before we go though, like I said, if you are new, consider subscribing, like the video if you want. Follow me on Twitter @GrantAkeem, the instant TikToks @Grant_Akeem. If you want to donate, get merch for the channel, or join our Discord. All those links in the video description. On the Discord, we talk about random stuff going on in the sports world or life stuff. Also, you can give me suggestions for videos. Anything you want me to cover in terms of watch-alongs or video games you want me to check out, you can submit suggestions there. Besides watch-alongs, I play FIFA. I'm doing AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA 23, so basically like a Ted Lasso thing, because I'm American. America. I also play Red Dead Redemption 2, the story mode. That's been lots of fun to do. And then Fall Guys. Those are kind of the 3 games that I play. But yes, we will step aside. I'll see you guys for the start of the second half. Do what you got to do, and then we'll reconvene then.
angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a dream and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river dried up, it came to let it flow. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel it coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, pour on a symphony.
When I'm low, 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 I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so
I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the I'm shooting across the sky.
I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. I'm
right, we're back for the start of the second half. I hate to cut off, Mr. Brightside and the Killers again. But players are on the pitch. Here comes Gladbach out of the tunnel. Reminder, 4-0 lead for Dortmund. Let's get this out of the way. My spiel. If you're new, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. I think we're on the road to 140, or have we surpassed 140? I think we're at 140 now. I think we are. Amazing, everybody. Now we're on the road to 150. That's our next goal. All of you guys are legends. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing and all that amazing stuff, everybody. Love you guys so much. But yeah, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. @GrandAkeem is the Twitter. That's probably one of the best ways to keep in contact with me and to see when I'm going to do a stream or not, because I'm pretty good about tweeting when I'm going live. Insta and TikToks at @Grand_Akeem. I basically just post highlights from the streams there. And then if you want to join the Discord, get merch, or make a donation, all those links are in the video description. Let's get the clock ready. Underway in the second half. Here comes the coach. He's just emerging. There you go, clock. Perfectly synced. There we go. Use the clock to sync the game to my stream if you want. If you're watching live. I saw a comment at the halftime. Ayushman was asking if we're going to do any Premier League games. Maybe we could. I really want to focus on the Bundesliga for now. I am thinking of doing the FA Cup final game between City and United. That'd be really fun to do. And then we can also do the DFB Pokal between, who was that, Frankfurt and... I'm blanking on who the other team is. Hold on, let me take a look quick. DFB... Leipzig. I thought it was Leipzig, but I wasn't sure. Leipzig and Frankfurt in the final. Yeah, we can definitely do those two games. And then we will do MLS games as well, because I do like the Seattle Sounders from MLS. In the summer, we'll do lots of MLS. I believe there's Leagues Cup this summer, which is like a competition, a World Cup style competition between the US teams, MLS teams, and then the Mexican teams. Liga MX. Dog's got a chew toy, brilliant. Gotta love dogs, right, everybody? And then Ayushman says Leipzig's gonna win that. I think so too, Ayushman. I don't see Eintracht Frankfurt winning that. We do have a corner kick here for Gladbach. The Gladbach faithful doing their little sways. Shot here, just over the bar. Not a bad look there by Norhaus. That was on the volley. Yeah, let's take a look at the Dortmund bench. And at a 4-0 lead, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any subs yet. If I was Eden Terzic, I want to see Gio Reyna on, because why not? Everybody in America wants to see Gio Reyna play, so get him on. Marco Reus, why not? Mokuko is a striker, get him on. Guerrero, get him on, why not? But you got Schlotterbeck, Guerrero, Paslak, Oskan, Marco Reus, Gio Reyna, Mokuko, and Modeste are on the bench for Dortmund. You would assume that Dortmund would make subs here. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll keep everyone on until like the 70th minute or so. Oh, but yes, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Wherever you're tuning in from, I appreciate it. Hope your day is going well. Happy Saturday. There's Bellingham down the right wing. And it gets turned over. But yes, no perfect way to start a weekend in some Bundesliga, in my opinion. Love it. Or the Premier League. I sometimes watch the Premier League sometimes on the weekend. Oh, but yes, put your votes in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Well, we already know who's going to win, I guess. I should look at the results. Lauren Foldy's asking where am I from. I'm from the United States, if you couldn't tell, from the great state of Minnesota. That's where I'm from. And I became a Dortmund fan primarily because of the pandemic. No sports going on. Bundesliga was the first league to come back, so I was like, oh, I'll watch it. I'll get a chance. And I kind of just fell in love with it. It was love at first sight. You know. When you meet that significant other, you just know. When I watched the Bundesliga, I just knew. It's just entertaining for me. And I became a fan of Erling Haaland, Jadon Sancho, so I kept watching Dortmund games and just became a fan. I'm not like, super like diehard fan like I am with the Seattle Sounders. But, I do like them a lot, and they're a team I support, just like, Manchester United's another team I like and support. But yeah, the poll. Can I take a look at the poll? Or maybe not. I guess not. Let me try this. Let me take a look. Gotta be a way I can look. We got a free kick for Gladbach here in a dangerous position. Shot. I think that took a deflection. No, I think that's just a goal kick. Wow, 26 votes. Thank you for voting, everybody. 92% of you said Dortmund and 8% said Gladbach. Apologies for the 8%ers. I'm sorry, Ayushman, about that thing about timing you out. I gotta change that because I thought when you said one colon, I thought that was a link. I gotta change that. That's just a bot that is a moderator. We got a corner kick for Dortmund. 54th minute. Ooh, Bellingham! Good save. Brandt, another save. Olszewski. Olszewski. There we go. Goalkeeper for Gladbach. That's the hardest thing for me to learn is the names. But you can sense Dortmund just kind of having fun out there. Not really trying to get, you know... I mean, they are trying, but you can tell it's very just kind of lax. You already basically won the game, so no need to overdo it here. And then Gladbach just waiting for this clock to say 90 minutes so they can go home. Chan, good pass. Wolf for Malen. Back for Wolf. Back to Malen in the box. And it'll be another corner. But I'm thinking in about 5 minutes or so, we'll do Learn German with Grant, part 2. Lesson 2. They go short with it. They put in a cross, and it's headed over the bar. That was Jude Bellingham, we got the head on it. Now, I haven't played soccer in quite a while. I played in up until like middle school, I think, if I remember correctly. Heading the ball has gotta hurt, right? I mean, I remember it hurting a little bit, but obviously the soccer balls we used were like smaller because we were young. I haven't really headed a real life soccer ball being an adult, so I don't know. I imagine that's gotta hurt. Or maybe not, maybe not. It's gotta hurt just a little bit to some degree. But yeah, ice hockey is my main sport if you're not from the US. I believe in Europe they call it ice hockey, not just hockey, because you have field hockey as well, which is pretty popular in Europe. But I've recently switched from being a defenseman in ice hockey to a goalie, which has been lots of fun, a fun challenge for me. And speaking of hockey, I believe the World Hockey Championships are going on in Finland right now. Usually it starts in kind of mid-May. Shot there, goes wide. By Emre Can. It'll be a goal kick for Gladbach. Emre Can's very upset with the referee here. I think he wanted a corner kick. But it's like, come on, bro. You're up 4-0. We can chill out just a little bit, Emre Can. Looks like we got some subs ready to come on for Dortmund. Eden Terzic going to the bench. Here we go. Looks like Guerrero is going to come on. Ryerson's coming off for Guerrero. And then Mats Hummels is coming off. For Özkan. But yeah, we got a good look at Eden Terzic there. He just seems like such a chill dude. Like, he's a guy you'd, like, want to get, like, drinks with. Like, you just want to hang out with him. I also like his style, too. But yeah, it seems like a very chill manager. Which you don't see in football that much. A lot of the managers are psychopaths. It's funny to watch though, like you're oh, I'm blanking on his name. Jurgen Klopp. His like bench celebrations with the punching is a bit, you know, over the top, but it is funny to watch. Wasn't it like a few weeks ago he was doing like a bench celebration and he was sprinting to the either to talk to the referee or the other team's bench, and then he's pulled his hamstring. That's the best. I obviously don't wish, you know, anyone to pull their hamstring, but it is funny when you're celebrating and you pull a hamstring. Someone didn't do their yoga. Jurgen Klopp. Adiemi in the box! On his ass, is able to shoot it still. Saved by the keeper. Olszewski. I gotta keep looking at the iPad to remember this guy's name, Olszewski. Right after this attack, we'll do Learn German with Grant. Ooh, Zuller! Shot just goes wide. I mean, look at the shots, everybody. 22-8 are the shots. Played off the park. Gladbach. But here we go. Everybody, welcome to... we got to make a jingle for this. Welcome to... Learn German with Grant. If there's any music producers out there watching, make your best jingle and send it to me. And then we'll use it on the streams. But yeah, let's do a reminder, a refresher of lesson 1. So we learned how to say your name.
Mein Name ist Mondli.
So my name, so I'll play it first.
Mein Name ist Mondli.
My name is Grant. Monley is just the example they picked. So my name is Grant. And then I'll say, I'm pleased to meet you.
Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen.
Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. And then we say, ich möchte ein Bier. Is I'd like a beer. So my name is Grant. Or whatever your name is. My name ist, and then your name. Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. Ich möchte ein Bier. So my name is blank. I'm pleased to meet you. I would like a beer. That was lesson 1. Lesson 2. Let's do, like, how are you? Good morning. That kind of stuff. So an easy one. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. That's easy. Guten Tag is good afternoon.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Is that how you say it?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's? How are you? And then fine, thanks, and you.
Gut, danke. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Wie geht's es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Wie geht's es Ihnen? That's fine, thanks, and you. Anything else? Goodbye.
Tschüss.
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 Tschüss. Tschüss is goodbye, apparently. What is this?
Bis bald.
Bis bald is see you soon. Alright, you can make sentences. So you can say, Guten Morgen. My name is Grant. Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. Wie geht's? Gut, danke. Wie geht's es Ihnen? Ich möchte ein Bier. And then, tschüss. Goodbye. Oh, this is an interesting one. What's this? Conan Se Mir Helflin? Can you help me? But that's pretty good. Guten Morgen, Guten Tag. Gut danke, wie geht es Ihnen? Wie geht's, how are you? Bis bald, see you soon. Tschüss, goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry. What's this?
Es tut mir leid.
Es tut mir leid. Good save by the Olszewski there. Es tut mir leid is I'm sorry. So yeah, just basic German phrases that you could get by. My name is Grant. Guten Morgen. Guten Tag. Oh, it's Guten Tag for me now. Guten Tag. Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. We get... Yeah. There you go. Learn German with Grant. Part 2. Basic. Kind of building off what we did last week. Also, I saw this as I was pondering the Bundesliga website for stats about this game. I saw an announcement that the NFL is returning to Germany in the fall. And they're going to play in Frankfurt's Deutsche Bank Park. So the Kansas City Chiefs are going to face the Miami Dolphins. And then Patriots and Colts. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know NFL did stuff in Germany. Are there any NFL fans in Germany? Is that like is there a cult following in Germany for the NFL? But yeah, that'd be fun. We could do watch-alongs for those games, the Bundesliga / NFL games in the fall. Well, we're at the 67th minute here. I am disappointed that Gio Reyna is not on the pitch yet. He is healthy, as far as I know. Will be very nice to see Gio. It's like Eden Terzic heard me. I have an earpiece to Eden Terzic in Dortmund right now. He heard my suggestion. I saw Gio Reyna getting his jersey on. Oh, here's Brandt. Oh, shot just goes wide. Good look for Brandt. Yeah, just shanked it a little left. Substitutes here for Gladbach as well. If you're Gladbach, just get all of your young players out. You might as well. Neuhaus is coming off for Kramer. Malen is going to come off. Remember, he got the first goal. And then Brandt's going to come off. And then Royce and Gio Reyna are coming on. Everybody in America, let's rejoice. Gio Reyna on the pitch. Good to see him play. But since people are in the chat, this is something I always like to ask people when we have, you know, people watching. And I've seen other people do live streams suggest this, and it's fun. Are there any songs that you love, but other people, like, hate? Like, you turn it on, and other people are like, but then, no, you're like, no, guys, I love this song. This is my anthem. Is there a song that's like that for you guys? I don't know if there's a song like that for me. I'm trying to... I don't know. I really like Coldplay. I mean, I feel like everybody loves Coldplay. I know some people hate them, but I think for the most part, majority of people would. But no, there really isn't like a song that people hate that I like. Because I'm not that old yet. If there's people... I don't mean to call people old, but if you grew up in the 80s, obviously you know a lot more songs, you know, than I do. You know what song that I really like from the 80s? That Tarzan Boy. I don't know if other people don't like it, but I do like Tarzan Boy. It's like, oh, 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 oh. What are the lyrics to that? Jungle lights, we fall away. This I know, like Tarzan Boy. I don't know if that song would fall in that category. Oh, 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 jungle life, I'm far away from nowhere. On my own, like Tarzan Boy. Hide and seek, I play alone while rushing across the forest. Monkey business on a Sunday afternoon. Jungle life, I'm living in the open. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one of the songs that I like that other people, I don't know, might not like, or I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the chat if there's a song like that for you. A song that you like, but other people just can't stand. Like, a perfect example is, like, there's a song called Africa by Toto. Sorry, song, is it Toto by Africa? It's Toto by Africa. Let me make sure I get this right. Sorry, it's Africa by Toto. The song Africa by Toto. My mom loves that song. Like, she loves that song. And I cannot stand it. I think it's so annoying. There are remixes of it, though, that are tolerable. And I don't know if you noticed, but during the intermission, I had a snippet of a remix of Toto, of Africa by Toto in there, just for fun. But that song, I don't get that song at all. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Ain't nothing 100 million boys could ever do. What's it? I pressed the plains down in Africa. I bless the rains. I always think it's press the plains, but it's bless the rains. But that's a perfect example. Or Take On Me by Aha. My mom really loves that one, and that one is kind of... I don't hate it, but it's one of those songs I'm just kind of like, about. Oh, could have been a penalty, and it is a penalty! Gladbach penalty. Oh, terrible for Dortmund. Is it Gio Reyna? It is Gio Reyna. And let's take a look here, folks. Yeah, I think that is a penalty. Let me know what you think at home, everybody, but I think that is a penalty. It is pretty soft. I will say that. It is soft. But I think it might be. We'll see if VAR steps in. I don't think... No, No VAR. It looks like penalties given. So here we go. Gladbach to break the clean sheet for Dortmund. Oh, and it's in for Gladbach. Consolation goal for Gladbach. 4-1. Do 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 do. They do have a catchy goal song. Kind of went down the middle. Kobo went left. Who scored the goal? I don't even... Rami Benesabani. Benesabini? I think that's how you say it. So yeah, 4-1. Let me change the score here. Tough break. It was a soft penalty. Oh, look out! The chip, and it's too soft. Nets had a glorious chance to make it 4-2. That would have made it a very interesting game. He was onside. He went for the chip, but it was so soft. It didn't have enough oomph behind it to get over the line. Yeah, that was a bad chip. That's like, the fish and chips you get. And the chips are very soggy. That's what that was. Those were soggy chips. Didn't have enough oomph behind it to get over the line. Wasn't quality. It wasn't a quality chip, if you know what I mean. It wasn't crisp. That's gotta be a foul, ref. Give him a yellow. Benzabani is gonna get a yellow here. Baini, thank you. Benzabaini. He will be ruled out for the next game against I burped. Leverkusen. Benzabaini, 5 yellow cards. Hendrik, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm having so much fun doing these Bundesliga watch-alongs. It's something new. I've never done it before. As you can tell, I'm not a Bundesliga expert. I'm not a soccer expert. I'm just a fan. Just a guy who likes watching it. I wasn't sure how these streams were going to go. If anyone would watch or whatnot. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys who have tuned in, even if it was just for a second. Especially those who subscribed as well. Thank you so much. I'm having so much fun doing these streams. And we'll definitely continue next week. We'll do the RB Leipzig Bayern Munich game next weekend. Same time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern on the channel. That's going to be lots of fun, everybody. That's going to be a grand old time. That's basically the title, I think. That's going to decide who wins the title. Because I think Dortmund's going to win out. And then Bayern Munich is going to win that last game against whoever it is. It's some, Köln. I think they play Köln. They're going to beat them. RB Leipzig. If Bayern Munich lose to RB Leipzig, I think Dortmund wins the title. If Bayern Munich, or they even get a draw, if they get a draw too. But if Bayern Munich beats RB Leipzig, I think, they've won the title again. For the 11th year in a row. Another substitute for Dortmund. Looks like, is that Haller? Aller. Aller is going to come off. He got 2 goals. Nkuku. Mukuku is going to come on. But yes, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, everybody. Bottom right hand corner. We do watch-alongs like this once a week for Bundesliga, and then gaming streams. I have my FIFA career mode, AFC Richmond career mode, so it's like a Ted Lasso thing. That's been so much fun to do. I dress up like Ted Lasso and the whole thing. We've done 4 episodes of that, so make sure you tune in or watch it on the replay. Those are lots of fun to do. I also suck at FIFA, and also with that, series, I'm open for suggestions on what players to get, what players to sign. AFC Richmond has a very, very tight budget at less than 40 million euros. So the budget is tight. So yeah, let me know what players to get and any tips on FIFA, because I do suck at it. I am playing on Legendary, though. I am on Legendary. So not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I think that's pretty impressive. And then I also play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm doing the story mode for that game. We're 6 episodes in. That's more kind of a chill video game, like you're watching a movie type thing, which is pretty cool. And then I also do Fall Guys every now and again. I've yet to win a crown in Fall Guys. Hopefully one day we can achieve that goal. And the aim with that series, with Fall Guys, is I keep going until I win a crown. That's how that series is going to go down. I believe we've done like 11 episodes, and I've yet to win one. But yes, that's kind of the content that I do on the channel. It's just a place to, bring people together, hang out, have a good time, whatever we're doing. Just a very chill place. And yeah, that's the whole point. So thank you for tuning in and subscribing. Well, if you're Dortmund, it'd be nice to get another goal here. Guerrero cross to the back post. Adeyemi trying to get there. Good D by Gladbach. I got to imagine that Adeyemi is going to be... Lots of teams are interested in him, right? In the Premier League. I would assume so. We got another substitute for Gladbach gonna come on. Dortmund play Augsburg next weekend on Sunday. Elvedi is gonna come off, and Yanksheke is gonna come on for Gladbach. I tell you what, by next year, I'm going to have everybody's name in the Bundesliga down like that. Don't you worry. Because we will do Bundesliga next season, for sure. In its entirety. We'll have everybody's name down. Like, for me, before I started doing these streams, I watched it, like, occasionally. But, the past month, I'd say 2 months, I've watched it, like, religiously. And it's been fun. It's reminding me a lot of the memories I had in quarantine, basically, on lockdown in 2020. Because I watched the Bundesliga religiously in lockdown. And then, the U.S. opened up with the other sports leagues. And, I kind of forgot how awesome the Bundesliga is. So it's been good to rekindle some of that magic. Oh, but yeah, let's do a current standings look again. We haven't done that in a little bit. For new people that are tuning in, and if you don't know what's going on, I got you covered. Don't you worry, child. Yeah, I got a friend for you. Bayern Munich, 6-0 win. I forgot who they played. Someone irrelevant. Schalke. They played Schalke. 6-0 win. So they're in first place with 68 points. If this result holds for Borussia Dortmund, which it will, with less than 7 minutes to go, they will finish match day 32 with 67 points. So we still have that point gap between first and second. And then Union Berlin, RB Leipzig, Freiburg battling. 3 teams battling for 2 spots in Champions League. Freiburg only a point back over Leipzig. However, Leipzig have a game in hand. So if you're Freiburg, really hoping that Leipzig stumble tomorrow. And then Wolfsburg, is that Conference League? That's got to be Conference League, 6th place. So yeah, I mean, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen, Frankfurt battling for Conference League. But let's be honest, everybody, who wants to be in Conference League? Nobody does. And then the relegation battle. Hertha Berlin lost yesterday to Köln. And I think that, you know, Hertha needed to win out, and I think that's going to be it for Hertha. I think they're going to get relegated. Stuttgart has a chance to get out. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold the phone! 86th minute! 4-2 game! Wow! Good run by that Gladbach player. What a shot outside the box. Little one hop and it's in the bottom right corner. Just like on my channel. Subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Is that Lars Schindler? Stindl. Lars Stindl. 86th minute. 4-2. Wow, somebody bought a hoodie. Thank you for whoever bought a hoodie. That's great. I didn't know the alerts did that. But yeah, if you want to get merch or anything, link in the video description. Wow, 4-2 game. I was not expecting that, everybody. Dortmund, you know, don't blow this, please. But yeah, as I was saying, quickly, relegation battle. Hertha, I think, is relegated. Stuttgart, 28 points, has a chance. Schalke are currently in that playoff relegation thing with 30 points. Bochum is there in 15th, so that's going to be a tight little race in the relegation battle. I think, yeah, I'd say Schalke, Bochum, Hoffenheim, and Augsburg in danger of relegation. I think Werder Bremen is safe, you know, pretty much. Augsburg, maybe, if they really slip up, might not have a chance. But, yeah, I think that's how the relegation battle is going to go. Oh, what a save by Kobel! Oh, my goodness. Switch on, Dortmund. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stindl. Good shot to Koba with the massive save. Gladbach has been resurrected. If that went in, you would have had a barnstorming finish, everybody. What are we doing, Dortmund? I thought this was going to be an easy 4-0 win. It's 4-2, and it was almost 4-3. Probably should have been, if it wasn't for Kobel. And look, that's the danger of switching out defenders mid-game. That's what can happen. Gio Reyna goes for it, and it'll be a corner. '89th minute. We'll see how much the referee adds on. Probably like, what, a couple minutes? 2 minutes? 2-3 minutes? Probably 2 minutes. I'm usually very good about guessing how many minutes they'll add on. Not to brag. What a stupid brag that is. I know how many minutes the referee's going to add on. Here we go. Adiemi corner. Crap corner. Couldn't get it by the first man. Here's Marco Reus, the Dortmund boy. Guerrero. Royce, Adiemi, and that shot goes. That's a field goal in American football. That's what that was. Well, here we go. Let's see how many they add on here. Gladbach gotta push it if you want to. If you want to, tie the game up. I've seen crazier things happen, folks. I doubt it though. There's no way. There's no way. Three minutes. Oh, I was a minute off. I said 2 to 3, but I went with 2. 3 minutes added on here. There's gonna be a free kick for Dortmund. Did you guys see that? They have Coca-Cola on the Dortmund bench. How fancy. Emre Can goes out wide. Your fastest player of the match is Adiemi at 34.16 kilometers per hour. Very fast. Meep meep. Yeah, if you're Dortmund, just possess the ball for the next 2 minutes, please. Don't do anything stupid. Here's Guerrero. Oh, Hendrick. What's up, Hendrick? Sorry, my chat froze on my computer. Sorry about that. You like Frankfurt? I have nothing against Frankfurt, but do I think they'll win the... Oh, Wolf shot just goes wide. No, I'm gonna go Leipzig in that DFB Pokal. It's gotta be Leipzig. I don't see Frankfurt winning it. However, Frankfurt has had a lot of success in that tournament, so you never know. And then Hendrick says, I play FIFA 15. I don't care. Or I don't know. Yeah, FIFA 15, that's almost 10 years old. In 2 years, that'll be 10 years old. Yeah, apologies, Henrik. My computer on the live chat is weird. So yeah, I'll just do the iPad for the live chat now. Here's Jude Bellingham. Yeah, Bellingham and Adiemi, kind of quiet. You haven't really noticed them a whole lot as compared to the Wolfsburg game. Here's Bellingham. Plays it for Gio Reyna. Cross by Bellingham. Olszewski with the save. Here's Adiemi. That's got to be a foul, ref. It is. Free kick for Dortmund just outside the box. Do you see Adiemi's socks? Why are the back of his socks have big ass holes in them? Do you guys see that? Is that for speed purposes, or is that just, carnage from the game? I have no idea. Here we go. This will be the last kick of the game. Marco Reus on it. What a way to cap off a perfect day in Dortmund if Reus could bury this. Oh, it's Guerrero. He spills it. And it's a goal. Gio Reyna. Yeah, Gio Reyna makes up for the penalty that he gave up on the other end, gets the goal. Ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund, they're the best team in Germany. Terrible goalkeeping by Olszewski, spills a rebound, Gio Reyna all over it. Sophie says, let's go. Damn right, Sophie. What I say, a perfect way to cap a day off in Dortmund was to score. And that will do it. That's the final. 5-2 is your final in Dortmund. Well, Bayern Munich played earlier today, smashed Schalke 6-0. We wondered what the response was going to be from Borussia Dortmund, and boy, did we get a response. The first half was chef's kiss, 4-0. That second half, they got a little bit complacent, which is expected. You know, you have a 4-0 lead. Gladbach, did nothing all first half, so they kind of sat back a little bit. Everything was going good, and then the Gio Reyna penalty, which, pretty soft in my opinion, but I'm not an expert, so, it was very soft, I think, in my opinion, but let me know what you think in the chats or in the comment section of the video. But yeah, they give up the penalty, Gladbach scores, make it 4-1, they make it 4-2 pretty quickly, and then it could have been 4-3 if it wasn't for Kobel. Massive save by Kobel to keep it 4-2, and the free kick, last kick of the game, they make it 5-2, Gio Reyna. And when I say eating Turgics, get Gio Reyna on and he scores. But yeah, all joking aside, good to see Gio Reyna get on the score sheet. Big fan of his, of course. We all love him in America, don't we? Yeah, Gio Reyna won the game for Dortmund today. That should be the headline. Gio Reyna wins the game for Dortmund. No, this game was all Malen and Haller. Malen and Haller with great games today. For sure. To recap, if you tuned late, let's do a quick recap of all the goals that happened. 5th minute, Malen with the goal. Bellingham, 18th minute, got the penalty to make it 2-0. Sebastian Haller made it 3-0 in the 20th minute. And then again, 32nd minute, Haller to make it 4-0. And then that was the end of the first half. And then the second half, Rami Benzabaini made it 4-1 because of the penalty. The soft penalty, I should say, that Gio Reyna caused. But, the more and more I look at replays, the more and more I say I don't think that was a penalty. But, at the end of the day, it didn't matter. And then Lars Stindl, the captain, made it 4-2 in the 86th minute. They had a glorious chance at like the 88th minute to make it 4-3, which would have been a barnstorming finish. But Kobel said no. And then Giovanni Reyna, off the free kick by Rafael Guerrero, buries home the rebound to make it 5-2. Final match stats. Your shots, 35-13 for Dortmund. Shots on target, 13-8 for Dortmund. Pass accuracy for into that stat, 86.9 to 86 for Dortmund. All Dortmund on the stat sheet today. Gladbach looks like they're in a different league compared to Dortmund today. That's what it seemed like. But yeah, final standings. I'll show you once again. And then we'll wrap it up and head home. Final standings here. Can we all see this? Yes, we can. So Bayern Munich in first with 68 points. With this win, Dortmund 67 points. So with 2 games to go in the Bundesliga, 2 match days left. Still 1 point between Bayern Munich and Dortmund. The title race is still on in Germany. It's all going to come down to next weekend, and I'll touch on that later for our next live watch-along on the channel. Berlin, 59 points. RB Leipzig yet to play. They play tomorrow, 57. So they could jump Union Berlin with the win. Freiburg is hoping that Leipzig loses. They're 56 points. With this loss, Gladbach and 39 points, safe from relegation, but not competing for any European spots. So they'll just be a mid-table team. And then, like I said, the relegation battle, Hertha Berlin, Stuttgart, Schalke, Bochum, Hoffenheim, Augsburg, kind of fighting, duking it out for that, relegation battle. They want to stay up, but we'll see what happens. But anything in the chat before we go? I think that's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was so much fun to do. Big win for Dortmund. Was a dream come true to do a watch-along for Dortmund. Something I've always wanted to do. Oh, yeah, the poll. Should we take a look at the poll? Or does it matter? It doesn't matter. Let's take a look quickly. But yes, I'll do my spiel while I pull this up. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. Click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on social media. @GrandAkeem is the Twitter, and my YouTube handle, @Grant_Akeem, is the Insta and TikTok. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, get merch, or join the Discord, all those links are in the video description. We had 35 votes in the poll, which is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for voting. 94% said Dortmund and 6% said Gladbach. So apologies for the 6%. But Dortmund was the better team today. Alright, next stream on the channel. We will do probably AFC Richmond Career Mode episode 5 on Monday. We'll probably do a Monday, Tuesday episode 6 AFC Richmond Career Mode. Take Wednesday off. Red Dead Redemption 2 Story Mode on Thursday. Take Friday off. And then Saturday, RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich, live watch along, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, next Saturday, right here on the channel. So hopefully I'll see you guys there next weekend for another Bundesliga live stream. And in my opinion, that game will likely decide who wins the Bundesliga. So it'll be a big one. It'll be a big one. Alright, we'll wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing and all your support. It means so much to me. I always like to end the streams by saying it's a crazy world out there. I'm sending all my love from me to you and to everyone around the world that could use some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will speak to you soon. See you, everybody.